What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video here. This video is mostly going to be an educational bit, and this will be the absolute last video you need to watch on how to quit watching pornography and beating your meat, so to say. And so I've had issues with it in the past. I know a lot of other men have had a lot of issues with it, but the thing is that not a lot of men are as upfront or as honest or authentic or transparent about the pornography use, man. And it's like, the thing is that we live in a world that is consistently pushing out sex, pushing out women, pushing out men, etc. Well, in the perspective of a man, because I'm, the only perspective I know is as a man, pushes out, sex, porn, women, lingerie, all these different types of things. And as a man, it's your job to be able to have that mental discipline and that mental fortitude to not allow lust or other sorts of temptations in regards to lust infiltrate your mind and get you to do things that you regret doing after you complete them. And so this video is going to talk about primarily the things that I do to prevent myself from succumbing under the temptations of lust, and to utilize that force and energy, because it is all just force and energy, and redirect it to my goals, or redirect it to my fitness, or redirect it to school. So we're gonna first talk about 3 different things. I'm just winging it as I go, but I've had this has been an issue that has just been in my life for such a long time. So I don't need a script. I don't need anything that I can look up online or whatever. These are just things that I've used personally, and things that has definitely helped me in the journey. So we're gonna just title this PMO. And if you don't know what PMO is, this is called porn, masturbation, and orgasm. It's a frequent term used online on the internet, and I'm going to use that. I'm just going to say PMO for now on. And so the 3 things that I have used, or in the past, and I've used and I still use today, that has helped me with lust and being able to fight against temptation, even if it is so difficult. But these things definitely help me. And the first one is God, right? And so I'm Catholic, I'm Christian, I've been raised Christian ever since I was, a young kid, and God 100% is going to give you the energy needed to ensure that any sort of temptation, any sort of lustful acts, any sort of lustful thoughts are eradicated when you pray. And that energy that has been cultivated from that lust, from that sexual energy, is directed towards something more purposeful. So God 100%, especially reading scripture as well, because there's a lot of Bible verses, a lot of chapters that talk about lust, and that talk about temptation, and that talk about how to be able to prevent yourself from succumbing under the worldly desires of flesh. And so God is 100% number one going to be the very first thing that I would advocate for whenever it comes to fighting against lust and temptation. So if you are not a religious person, ask yourself why. Maybe because of, there's probably some sort of reason, and if it's a personal reason that you've not yet analyzed, then I would encourage you to analyze it and to understand as to why. But I think we need religion more than anything. I think we need God more than anything right now, because of the whole case and the whole situation of what's going on globally right now. It's very, very important to have some sort of God factor, some God figure in your life, so that you can derive energy from it, you can get motivation from it, you can get discipline from it. Because if you wake up in the morning and you have none of that, where are you going to get it? You get it from prayer, you get it from scripture, you get it from trusting and believing and loving God. So that's number 1. Number 2, all right, number 2 is fitness. Now, if you're not working out, and it's summertime, right? So if you're not working out and you're just sitting around all day, what is it the saying? I tried to think about this before, but the devil loves idle time. The devil loves idle thoughts. When you are not moving, when you are not doing anything, when you are not thinking, when you are not thinking, but when you're not acting, when you're not moving your body, then this is going to be more prevalent, okay? If you are not working out, if you're not lifting weights, if you're not running, if you're not doing yoga, Pilates, whatever, if you're not sweating every single day, right? I don't care, 3 to 4 days a week of working. No, every single day. It doesn't have to be hardcore exercise. It can be a walk, a 45, 30-minute walk outside. If you're not working out, this is going to be a lot more prevalent, because all what this is sexual energy. That's it. That's all that there is. If there was a 10 out of 10 baddie right next to you, you would have, of course, would rather have sex with her versus you beating your meat, right? If you would have just had the temptation of beating your meat and immediately a 10 out of 10 baddie popped out right next to you, would have rather have had sex with her versus you beating your meat. It is all sexual energy. If it's directed towards this, I guarantee you, every single time you get a temptation, every single time you become lustful and you go and work out, you will have the best workout that you've ever had in your life ever. And I'm saying this with experience, right? So I'm not bullshitting when I say this. You will have the best workout ever if you utilize the energy that you cultivate from all this and put it into something that is a lot more purposeful, right? So fitness is number one, and I can go in depth on the type of workouts to do. It doesn't necessarily matter, but I'll definitely be able to put my value out there on what workouts I do and the things that I've been doing for so many years that has been giving me great results. But fitness is number two, right? And number three is purpose. All right, and this is the biggest one, other than God. God is number one. That's why he's number one. But this is one of the biggest ones, is purpose. Now, when people talk about purpose, it's like, okay, what is your purpose of life? What is your purpose? What is this? What is this? What is that? And it's like, I feel like your purpose can change from different chapters of life. As in, if you were to ask the same question at 18, it would be different than if you were to ask the same question at 25. Your purpose is going to change, right? And this is not some sort of, oh, what is your purpose that you're going to have for the rest of your life? That is incorrect. No. What is the purpose that you have for yourself now? 2025, July is the month. 2025, what is your current purpose? What are you attributing all of your mental energy to? All right, that is the question. And so what my purpose is to be able to, help as many people as I can with their fitness, help as many people as I can with their mindset, with their spirit, etc., and be able to put as much value out there, and then cultivate a community, and then see where that goes from there, scale that up. All right, that's what I believe my purpose is. My purpose isn't just going to school. My purpose isn't just, doing what a lot of other people are doing. My purpose is to think outside the box, work outside the box, trust in God, have a vision in mind, and be able to exercise the appropriate actions in order to realize the vision that I have in my head, realize the vision that I tell myself every single day, every single night, every single morning. All right, that is my purpose. And then once I reach that, then I'll have another purpose right after that. Everything is simply just a chapter. So what is your purpose? Because if you have no purpose, then you don't stand for anything. If you don't believe anything or have value in anything, then you fall for everything. So it's very, very essential that you cultivate some sort of purpose. You cultivate some sort of mission. This can definitely mean a lot of different things other than purpose. This can be mission, ambition. What mission do you have in your life? What are you trying to get towards? Where are you trying to go? If you don't have that, if you do not have this, right, then this isn't going to help you as much as you think it would, okay? God is always going to be there for you, right? But you can still believe in God. You can still pray every morning, but you can still allow this to affect you every single day, okay? So it's very, 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 very essential that you have a mission. You have a purpose. You have something that you can push towards. You have something that you can wake up to. You have something that you have ambition for. You have something that you cannot be distracted from. Because when you have this, okay, this becomes easy, the fitness portion. God blesses you every day, blesses you with abundance, blesses you with discipline, blesses you with ambition, blesses you with the people that are necessary to facilitate the proper actions for you to succeed in whatever goal or mission that you have. With purpose, all of this becomes easy. With mission, all of this becomes easy. So these are the top three, factors that I think can help with combating against PMO. Because with purpose comes many different things. Mindset, how you take care of yourself, your spirit as well, how you interact with others, how you talk to yourself, right? If you have a purpose, you wouldn't be talking shit to yourself. You would be saying, no, we need to go do this, we need to do that, we have to go work, we have to go work out, we have to go run, we have to go walk, I have to go talk to this girl, even though I'm nervous, I'm still gonna go talk to her, etc., because you have a purpose. With a purpose, it'll affect your mind deeply. You'll be able to think clearly, you'll be able to know exactly what to do every single given day, and you'll be able to conquer your goals with haste. You'll conquer your goals, eradicate them, not even conquer, but destroy them, all right? So these are the top 3 things in regard to combating against PMO. It's becoming a lot more prevalent nowadays, and a lot of young kids, young teenagers are really getting entrapped in this, man, every single day. And not a lot of people talk about this shit, bro. Not a lot of people talk about it, even though it's one of the key, or one of the worst addictions anybody can have. And there's even a study out there that talks about 2 brain scans. You probably have seen this. 2 brain scans of one person who was severely addicted to pornography and masturbation, and one person who was severely addicted to cocaine or methamphetamines or something like that. And both brains look the same. Both brains looked extremely, extremely affected, right? You can tell they were affected. There was like a part of the brain that was missing, like gray matter or something like that, that was affected. Both brains look similar. So before you get tempted, or before you even open your phone, when you get tempted, you have to really think about it. Do I really want to do this? Do I really want to go through the post-nut clarity of doing this and being in regret and saying, man, why did I do this shit? And then you tell yourself, I'm going to be better tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes, then the nighttime comes, and you're like, man, I really do want to do it. Think about these 3 things. You haven't worked out today, go and work out. If you're feeling lustful, if you're feeling tempted, go and work out. Go and pray. Remember your purpose. Remember your mission. Remember everything that you've told yourself that you were going to fucking do, and do it, man. There's too many people out here who are fucking lazy, bro, and I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, I've been those types of people. I'm working and striving to not be that type of person anymore, right? And that's progress enough. The fact that I've analyzed myself and the fact that I'm self-aware, right, is enough. And now I have to pursue. Now I have to pursue action. Now I have to take action. So these are the 3 things. Make sure to practice them if you're not religious. I don't know what to tell you. I've been religious all my life. I don't know the perspective of not being a religious person, but hopefully, this will open up your eyes. But other than that, these are the top 2 things that will defeat PMO and will eradicate it from the rest of your life moving forward. All right, that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check my Instagram for my 75 hard journey. I'm still doing it. I'm on day 10. This is day 10 right now, the big 10. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. More videos to come. Peace.